Hi, I'm Karin Davidson from howtotap.com and intensivehealingwork.com. And today I'm going to be reading from The Key to Self-Liberation by Christiane Beerlandt. And this is about herniated disks, which is also ruptures or protrusions. Now you bend because of burdens that are too heavy. It has all become too much for you, and seeing the long corridor that lies ahead, you now totally collapse. You have been too hard and too rigid with yourself. In order to satisfy expectations, you have functioned toward the outer world in accordance with the rules you have been taught, possibly with a perfectly straight back, wearing a chic suit, saying, "Is my hat straight?" because you draw your certainty from whether or not you appear successful in the context of society, outwardly or in your position according to image or intellectual achievement. Inwardly, there's unsureness. Who am I, separate from the outer world, from my duties? You don't listen to your nature. Your emotional world exists only in a wooden way, restricted within tight structures. You close yourself off from your gentle core, but others aren't able to make real connection with your gentle emotional core either. You appear to others as being not very deep, as if in a wooden puppet theater. You hide behind a cassock or an apron, behind an overall. You live too much like a robot. You absorb and swallow information and questions, demands and expectations. You want to maintain power over your situation. Sometimes you feel really powerless, when in your soul's core, where is your soul's core? Your natural spontaneous being. Are you afraid of completely showing yourself the way you feel? Anxiety actually underlies all this. You look for a grip outside yourself, thus to feel protected, because you don't really feel safe in your deepest self. Anxiety about ultimately being left behind, alone, abandoned. Anxiety about having to do everything alone. Anxiety about a break with something or someone. You pile up too many emotions. These are the burdens that weigh the heaviest, especially because you force all feelings into an oppressive straitjacket of structures and rational arguments. Possibly you have called up difficulties within your relationships, be it unconsciously, because of this mechanical, unnatural attitude of yours. You also hold on to burdens, sadness, and emotional tensions from the past in a tense way. With a cool head, you are trying to organize your life, but it's too cold and too hard to be beneficial for you and your fellow men. Is your security built on a foundation that lies outside of you? Then you urgently need to change something in your life, because in this way, you are very unstable and can't really relax anymore. And now it goes into what you can do about this. Replace those general laws and structures with your own foundations. Know yourself to be safe and protected in your more immortal self. Show who and how you really, really are. Listen to your nature, to your spontaneous feelings and impulses. Don't direct yourself according to the expectations of others. It is not the ambition or the satisfying of others that counts, but what is of importance is the solid basis inside you and the way you build your life here in a very autonomous but loving manner. The solid support that you experience in yourself, the unfaltering sun in your center, the warmth that radiates out of your own awareness of self-worth. Of importance is the fruitlessness. Of importance is the fruitfulness every human being carries within himself in order to create new things in an original way, from inside out, not obliging yourself in this or that to be the center of attraction on stage, not thinking that you have to do this in order to confirm that you are approved of. Dare to be a spectator, part of an audience in a relaxed way. Let go of the tensions from the past in order to concentrate yourself in the joy of the now, without subordinating your body and feelings to structures and thinking. Look at everything from above with the eye of your own self-aware eye, and let go of superfluous burdens. No longer force yourself in any way, not even to please your fellow men. First of all, be faithful to your specific nature. Then you will experience rest and security and harmony with yourself, the freedom to be yourself. A spider makes its web in a spontaneous, natural way, step by step, without thinking, without forcing. When you follow your nature, you will build your work and your life in a fruitful way, without sticking, laws upon yourself, being yourself in a natural way. Now with EFT or matrix reimprinting or the other methods that many people use, you can clear the first part, and inside you can meditate or can work on having to be able to go out there like it details in the second part. And I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you next time.